Boom, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all my kings and queens, and never forgetting about everybody that's in between. Hey, thank you for joining me again. For I don't know if you're listening from what place, but I know every time I'm recording, the thing that fucks me up, I don't ever know what time zone nobody in. Like, it's confusing as hell. Like, I was meeting yesterday, I'm in Central,
Uh-huh.
and one person was in Eastern, the other person was in California. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like everybody was lost. I was stuck from work. I'm gonna get to my work right because all you people that order well done steaks and you come into place 20 minutes before close, I hope all your batteries die tonight. Every battery you got, I hope it's dead when you wake up in the morning.
Well,
But
I happen to like well done steaks, but there's a way you can make it without it being so dry. Like it's a certain way the way my mom makes it. She makes it where it's like very juicy, where you ain't got to cut with the knife, but to each his
let's
own.
let's be clear. I don't care how you eat it.
Yeah.
Don't come in my place of work minutes before close and you want the longest thing that it takes to cook. Like, this ain't no flank steak. This ain't steak for a Philly. This is a goddamn New York strip.
Oh,
It's
that
a
sounds
burnt.
good.
Oh yeah, they bust it. They bust it. But don't you order that and say, I want it well done. We close. Sir, you see me about to brick this grill. You see his mop buckets everywhere out. All right, say less. I digress.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, I want my guests, I want the audience to be able to say, now you
Yeah.
people have such fascinating things to talk about. Because I spent a lot of time in restaurants,
Yeah.
a lot of time doing the bar work. I've heard so many stories.
Hmm.
But the thing that's cracking me up today, which is a great topic, Heather just tossed it up there with double standards.
Yeah.
This will always tickle me.
Yeah.
Some people excel at online dating.
Oh.
This is
Yeah.
not for y'all. This is not the same joke for y'all. What's funny to me is when girls complain about online dating. It's to the millions there. I get it. You swiping as a woman. Let me say, let's broaden the statement because you're smart. You'll catch the reference. We have receivers and wielders. That's to sum it up because we're gonna avoid pronouns.
Yeah.
If you're on the receiving end of this
Mhm.
of the dating exchange, you probably got 300-400 likes. You've been swiped by every motherfucker who's seen your picture. Period. That's on the wielders side of things. On the wielders, you log in, it might be about 7. And if you got double digits, you know half of them is spam bots. It's gonna be like, as soon as you click it, hey, want to see
Mhm.
my nudes? Like,
Right.
but like we in the day, like we've completely broken down the walls. Feminism it won. Let's clap it up, y'all won. Like we've got women. There are way more rich women than guys right now. Like that's
Yeah.
factual. Well, I'm not even gonna say that's factual, but if we were to just look at things, there are way more women with money that I personally know than guys.
Mhm.
So why are we still let me not say why, because the question would be like, why are we still holding on to this idea? Well, blah 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 blah. 10 minutes later, lie. But we
Right.
know all of us want to get taken care of. It's just there's a slider, and it's not a gender attached to it. We're Homo sapien humans. As a human, everybody for every topic sits differently on the slider. We're all
Mhm.
gamers. If you're not a gamer, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but we got attribute bars. Everybody adds different stuff to the different attribute bars. Me
Mhm.
personally, I'm a chef.
Mhm.
So there's a certain level of house husband that, of course, that's to me. It just comes with it. You ain't got to touch the kitchen for what?
Right.
And I'm junky, so I know I got to clean. I have to
Yeah.
clean after myself because that's the slider bars here. Now, granted, I ain't matching no socks. I don't iron. I don't,
I don't
uh,
think nobody irons clothes anymore.
just
I don't think we iron clothes anymore.
just because we tore down the gender role about women having to iron, about women and men having to iron, so only like pretty boys who do like they got creases in all their
Yeah,
suits.
we just
No, that's it. That's why I need the in-house washer dryer. Just put it in the dryer. Nah, but I want like it's. It's gross being at this age now, right? Once you break 25, you start understanding all the TV jokes. Once you break 30, you start realizing that you're the age that everyone on TV literally is. Like, the character is like 28 to 35.
Right.
All the characters on TV, they're 28 to 35. Unless they just got out of college, they're probably like 24, 20 to 7. And it's like, you see the line break under. You see the break. Because what? I'm a millennial, right?
Yep, 94.
Millennials out here, right? And you got the Gen Z right after us. And it's like,
yeah.
They have and it's like, we're the Gen, internet was fresh for us. Like, it was fresh. The dial-up was at the end for us. Genuine cell phones. Like, the genuine, like, we was right there with the T9 texting. I miss T9 texting. Yeah. We was right there with it, the flips, chocolate,
the free minutes after 9 o'clock.
All right. We were the beginning of that. Like, so information, the information all millennials know, for majority of that, we really had to search it. It was accessible, but like, that's why all of us are more specialists, for lack of a better term. And it was easier for us to stay in the bubble. And I mean, the bubble is a good thing. For the sake of this conversation, the bubble is good. Let's not pop the bubble if you ain't got to. Because why? But Gen Z right under us, hence where a lot of these double standards have gotten real weird, because all the information is available to them now.
Yeah.
I am nailing parenting, because my 3-year-old got into my hidden folder in my iCloud. Children got this. So it's like they were growing up immediately seeing the BS with all of the gender roles.
Yeah.
Seeing the, because like I called BS on Me Too because of the reaction, because it became revenge culture. We stopped calling people out. Like, it's not, y'all not calling nobody, y'all just revenge. Y'all just trying to get vengeance. And y'all gonna hear me, y'all gonna hear me say vengeance a lot, because I got a lot of things. Because most of the things, specifically on the receiving end of the sexual exchange, is revenge. Y'all want certain things to exist because it happened to y'all, or it happened to people that you knew. No, don't continue with changing. Anyway, so let's talk about it. Let's talk with teenage dating. Like, what is something you wish you could have told teenage you when it comes to the double standard between men and women?
Something I could have told myself, my teenage self. I definitely could have told my teenage self that it's okay for, your girlfriend or partner, whoever at the time, that my last girlfriend that I had, back in high school, it's cool, that she can, pay for like a date from, especially like since I paid for the last 2 dates and whatnot. Like, it's nothing, to mess with your pride or your ego about that. Like, let her, another what I'm trying to say, let her appreciate you, like take you out, like, you relax for once, instead of, you doing everything for her. Like, why don't you let her, appreciate you and, spend money on you instead of, the other way around. So it's really not a general about that. So that's what I would have told my teenage self, because I was always the type of like, I gotta take my girl out, and I can't let my girl take me out like this. Even though it's still kind of weird, but I'm starting to like loosen up about that. And it's like, when people explain, like, like, the more I understand it, like, people explain it better, to where, like, like when a girl, takes you out and, pays for a date, like, she's actually, appreciating you. So that's how I'm looking at it now. I wish I would have learned that, back then, but, of course, I was young, so, I didn't understand that.
No, it's because we don't know. That's on that journey we go on, just in life. Because it's like, you see it on TV. You see, because I'm calling it Players Club. This is Players Club philosophy right now. Use what you got to get what you want. That's dangerous. There's more women than men on the planet.
Yeah.
Y'all outnumber us, so that doesn't track. Like, what was it? I had to delete this content because I got too bigoted in my responses. He was trying to say about, I said, I have a daughter. And folks are asking, what would you tell her? Like, I would never tell her she's the prize if we're talking about dating. That sounds batshit crazy.
Yeah, and like that's another thing we have to get out of. Like we gotta stop like looking at women as if they're objects. Like when I think about like when someone says like the woman is the real prize. I feel like that's just downplaying like what a woman really is. Like a woman is never an object, a thing, or a trophy, or a prize that you can win. So I mean, like I hate when people say that term now.
Right? It does. It completely pairs. Like, I'm no longer getting a partner. You're a concubine.
Pretty much.
Right? Like if you a side chick, that could be a prize. Or like if you like
Yeah.
now you can call it a prize. Cool. But no, like you my partner, how is you the prize? Like that's disturbing. But it's what got the dating game fucked up. It's the thing, like like for the same amount of women who y'all complain about not having dads, the sons didn't stick around for the sons either.
They didn't.
Right? I physically had my father in the home. My dad was brain damaged. So no. So a lot of guys, I didn't get those lessons from any other men I had. It's like, your dad's home. Y'all haven't talked to him, have you? Like, that'd be the thing. Like, I didn't actually, y'all just saw him standing there. Y'all never heard him speak.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, love my dad, rest in peace. But like, that's just the thing. Like, I didn't hear those in between combos. So the thing I would tell teenage me is, when it comes to relationships, intimacy and sex are two different things. A girl can be your best friend without it turning sexual. Right? Would save us a lot of troubles. Because it's like, yeah, girl, yes, you cool. You cool peoples. You tight. I can tell you anything. But I'm a teenager with hormones.
Yes.
It is like, oh, yep, we might as well go together.
Yeah.
Definitely what I tell.
Mm-hmm. Then I will also tell my teenage self that it's definitely a difference between love and lust. It's a big difference. A big difference. That's what this generation just don't get. Like, y'all confuse love and lust.
It's because it's a weird line, because we got a lot of folks really trying. They really trying to save themselves for marriage.
Yeah.
They really trying. They try their hardest so they, that post-nut clarity there's no sex attached to post-nut clarity. Mm-hmm. When you are horny as hell, when you are aroused, you are lusting, you ain't got none. Especially when you in that phase when you have that mental connection with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they'll seem way more fascinating because that mental connection ain't real. They just make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And you're really aroused, so they seem so fascinating. Everything they say, their lips moving, and blah blah blah. Post-nut clarity. You know how much what happens, son? That like it's probably still happening. People who really save themselves through like till that wedding night, and as soon as you put it in, it's like, damn, I'm gay. And I know there's a lot of women just laying there like, what are you doing? Can you just get off me? It's just like, I love you, but that's a lesson I want everyone. I don't think that has I want to make sure it's known that there's no gender attached to anything we just said. Mm-hmm. All this advice is unity, especially with this lust and intimacy. Because post-nut clarity again, girls, ladies, that's a thing for y'all too. Because of it on the girl side, let's make sure we combine that in there. And for our non-horn dogs, I'm in the horn dog category. So you non-horn dogs, a lot of times you just want to hug. But you want to cuddle. You want to cuddle, you want to hug, and no, you're not necessarily cuddling with just a friend, because that's, again, how all of us got. There's lines blurred. Because it happens. If we didn't cuddle, I'm going to put my hand on your butt. Just go land up on your butt somehow. I got like 27 feet of wingspan here. That's the thing. It's like, that's what you want. That's why people get cats and dogs. That's a
now to piggyback off what you just said now about there's another thing you said the perfect thing. Now I don't have an iPhone, I have an Android, so I don't share locations. But now when you saying that you and your fiance share locations, right? You already know a lot of women gonna say that they like girl, go check his location, go see where he's at, or you check hers, and then they like, why you gotta check her location? Like, that's control.
Because you never see it get viral, right? Like, it's never a viral thing we're saying any guys complaining about it, right? Because those of us men who are asking for the location, I'm speaking up. If you're in my category, I only check her location like not often. It's just like for safety purposes, where I want to know your location just in case. Because if it's a certain amount of time or I haven't heard from you,
Yeah.
I need to check to see it. If it's like, oh, she at work still.
And then there's also been like things going on social media, like women's cars been getting marked and they've been getting kidnapped. So like, cause like I have a coworker myself, he was like, I don't be checking my wife's location. He was like, the only reason why I got myself an iPhone is I'm gonna check my wife and my daughter's location, to make sure they safe. That's it.
Period.
So I mean, I can understand, why a man want to check his his woman's location. No, it has nothing to do with controlling. It's just, I want to make sure you safe. Especially if I haven't heard from you from this amount of time and that amount of time. Like I want to make sure you get home safe. I want to make sure you're good. Just like you want to know if I'm okay. If you haven't heard from me all day,
No, period. No, because that's not the double. We still throwing this double standard word out. The way we view the world, men, women, we actually view the world, because it's the misconception I have heard with a lot of conversations I've been having with a lot of receivers overall is most of us cisgendered heterosexual men get to use our masculinity and all of that to walk more safe and view the world more safe. Here's the lens. Here's the DTM network lens we tossing on this here. Yes, as a woman, you walking through the earth, walking through the world, you have a lot of worries for being attacked. We'll sum that word up right there. Us on our end, we have the same fear for you though. And it's this, it's the right, and that's the thing that it drives me nuts. And my woman hates me about this because we've gotten into arguments about this. Like, no, you have to tell me where you're going. I don't need to know I don't want to be a naggy. Tell me what you're doing. I just need to know where you're going. I need to know who you with for real, just in case. And it's almost, because I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a million investigative murder porns on TV right now that show everybody how to get away with everything. We just seen all them clips with all the. I'm not gonna rest in peace all them with all them girls that have disappeared. When we see them with the friend group, or the other girls who got attacked in the friend group, like
and then she lived in Charlotte, like kind of close to where I'm at. That actually kind of get away.
We gonna make it to the top, nigga.
Like really gotta treasure something. You gotta watch out for who's in the circle. So that's another reason why I say if I was to have an iPhone, I'd probably track my mom down
Shout out to them niggas in the streets. Shout out to them strippers that be eat. Shout out to them hustlers and them grinders and them players just like me that get to the bag but do that shit low key. You gon' make it to the top, nigga. You gon' make it to the top. Pick a hustle, you gon' make it to the top. You against me, you get dropped, nigga. You a op and you get popped. We'll bust them and we'll stop until you drop, nigga. Drop, nigga. Shout out to them niggas in the streets. Shout out to them strippers that be eating. Shout out to them hustlers and them grinders and them players just like me that get to the back but do that shit low key. You gon' make it to the top, nigga. You gon' make it to the top. Pick a hustle, you gon' make it to the top. You against me, you get dropped, nigga. You a op and you get popped. We a bust them and won't stop until you drop, nigga. Drop,
nigga. Admit pain in my eyes, but I don't really cry. See these bitches telling lies, I see these niggas in the sky, but I don't really trip. I just sit back and get high. I gotta get it cause I want a meal before I die. Make God forgive me if a nigga cross me, then he die. He petty cause he died. Can't nothing stop the grind. I got a daughter now. I'ma be that for my child. I'ma run that money up until it fucking pop. Shorty ducking cause of how we play. Shorty talking cause of how I did it. I don't know, but they don't really. I don't know, but I'ma make them hear me. Hands in the safe, it's time to get this money. And if you tell me something different, you a fucking dummy. I tell you, take it fucking just like I'm a fucking junkie. And I don't need to take a life cause they gon' take it from me. I was 15 with it, they like who gon' take it from me. And they can see up in my ass, I'm not no fucking donkey. I pop right out and get the chick knowing I'm still the youngest. Get super affiliate asking me where I go get it from. You don't need to know that. 2016, sippin' drink way before that. Ball a bitch out, Michael Vick, mixed with all that. I don't feel my face, so I hit her with some perks. Shorty acting like she know me.
Shout out to them niggas in the streets. Shout out to them strippers that be eating. Shout out to them hustlers and them grinders and them players just like me that get to the back but do that shit low key. You gon' make it to the top, nigga. You gon' make it to the top. Pick a hustle, you gon' make it to the top. You against me, you get dropped, nigga. You a op and you get popped. We'll bust them and won't stop until you drop, nigga. Drop, nigga. Shout out to them niggas in the streets. Shout out to them strippers that be eating. Shout out to them hustlers and them grinders and them players players just like me. That get to the back but do that shit low key. You gon' make it to the top, nigga. You gon' make it to the top. Pick a hustle, you gon' make it to the top. You against me, you can drop, nigga. You a op and you get popped. We a bust 'em and won't stop until you drop, nigga. I'm a hustler, baby, I'm a hustler. I heard that he love you, baby, but you a bust. We got too much muscle, nigga. We popping up and we got them duffels, nigga. Diamonds dripping like a puddle, nigga. Hey, when she pop a pill, she can slobbery. Ooh, wanna check a meal, bank robbery. Cause you won't check a nigga like a meat. Shorty wants a pill, put her straight to sleep. Zaza, Zaza, we smoking Zaza, Zaza. She said she my baby, gave her ba 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 ba. I'ma get the cake, it ain't a lie lie. Or we can get the shaking, call the bagel, flip a pie pie. Too many souls, let's go let it blow. Pull up on Lil' Ho, she gon' get it dope. Roll up all that dough, watch how much I smoke. Pull up in that ghost, watch how fast it go. Watch it go, go. Shout out to them niggas in the streets. Shout out to them strippers that be eating. Shout out to them hustlers and them grinders and them players just like me. That get to the bag but do that shit low key. You gon' make it to the top, nigga. You gon' make it to
That's
the
why
top.
I was like, I'm like, are y'all really sitting here making posts saying like, if my man is not like Joe, then I don't want? Are you kidding me right now?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I know I didn't watch the whole. I only was on the first season, like the first 3 episodes, and then I'm like, yeah, no. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all want this to happen until it actually happens to you.
Because stalking is happening. Somebody getting stalked today. Somebody right now nervous. We gonna let that simmer though. Because simmer. Somebody needs to answer that. It is not me, and we're not asking you to answer why do you need to cheat? Why is it this? We want what needs to be answered is why are we defending?
Right.
It's the defense to everything we just said. That's why for somebody listening is confused as hell. Who thought we was going for we weren't hitting anything on the head because we were explaining all the things people defend, and it's like why?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you defending it? Like you know what you did, and you just did a thing. All of us don't need to chime in on it because there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
You cheated. Whatever reasons y'all having behind it, all of us don't need to chime in on it.
Right.
There's whatever you want to do in your house, if it's healthy, whatever happens between consenting adults is happening between consenting adults. Mm-hmm. And I mean that in the full range of it. Whatever y'all household power dynamic is what works for y'all, because it's clearly what works for y'all. It's just what works. Shoot. Like it's just no other way to say it. It seems like redundant for me to repackage it, but it's like you have to say it because someone's saying, no, you have to do this. A real man, a real woman. Or whatever. Leave me sleeping is always the statement. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you for taking this time out tonight with me.
Oh yeah.
Because we gonna do this again in like the next few days. Like once I gotta get through the rest of this quick little schedule of people lined up, then I'm gonna have you probably by like tomorrow night get you rescheduled. Hopefully once I lock in everybody else's time. But the key word for the TLDR for the episode is drink more water or you'll die.
Yes, please.
You heard nothing else. Fuck everything else we was talking about. The key thing is on January 6th, 2023, the year of our Lord, drink more water or you'll die. Peace out, brother.
All right.
You get it, LeBron. Can't wait till the day that we win it. Can't wait.
You can rest in peace now, bro, cause nigga, we did it.
We win it.
We win it.
We win it.
We did it.
We win it.
We win it.
We win it.
We did it.
We win it.
We win it.
We win it.
We did it.
We win it.
We win it.
We win it.
We did it. I never thought we would make it this far. I'll be the first to admit it. They took us both out of our glow, but we got out and got right back in it. 100 bands, we check our bag, do the money dance. We used to hit licks, do the running man. Now we blowing up like a Taliban. Started from nothing, no introduction. Went to the kitchen, hopped in the oven. Got 3 for the 50, it ain't no discussion. Take it or leave it, I gotta keep trucking. I'm sorry, I gotta keep moving. Some say my life was a movie. Drugs got me feeling woozy, feeling slide on the groove. All my life, all I wanted was a check. All this ice hanging around my neck. The bitch ain't want the money, all she wanted was the sex. I ain't never stop until I know that I'm the best. All my life, all I wanted was a check. All this ice hanging around my neck. The bitch ain't want the money, all she wanted was the sex. I ain't never stop until I know that I'm the best. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
We came from the bottom, from finding a way to go get it. Go get it. Hey.
Now we on top, nigga. Now we put on for our city. Yeah. win it, we win it, yeah. We win it, we did it, we did it. We win it, we win it, yeah. We win it, we did it, we did it.
Got a couple lying on my base. I grew up in the woods, yeah, the streets. Why these niggas hating on me? They must have wanna see a nigga win. So I'm playing chess, I'm not playing check. Cause every move I make, it gotta be effective. Real talk, I gotta be real, I can't fake it. I remember every teacher that told me I couldn't make it. I'm a boss, look at me now, I know you hate it, taking off. Look at the clouds for motivation. I'm a boss, I'm a winner, I'm an innovator. Put it on my soul to this million, but I'm dedicated, yeah. Win, I never lose, boy, I never snooze. Get to the guap, making boss moves. Yeah, 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 making boss moves. We came from the bottom, from finding a way to go get it. Go get it, hey.
Now we on top, nigga, now we put on for our city, yeah.
2-4 say huncho, you get it, LeBron, can't wait to